Here we are sorting some rats out in Stockport today for a change. In fact, we seem to be up here quite often in Stockport for some reason. This is yet again a young couple with a young baby, bought their dream home and found out they'd bought a house that was rat infested. What are we paying these people for to do the surveys when you're buying a house? Because I guarantee you, I could come to your house, look in your loft and go, this has had rats. Right, so why are the estate agents, the people selling the houses, the people you're paying to do these surveys getting away with it? If you've got any comments on what people should be doing about this situation, perhaps you've been through this and you're watching this video and you know what we're talking about, or you're suffering with this problem yourselves because you've bought a house that was already had a rat problem, let us know in the comments, and who knows, we might be able to come up with something to take these bastards out, because it's annoying, man. Right, let's go up this pipe here first then, Rick.
Now, just a bit of a backstory. What's happened here, he's lived in the house for about a year, just under a year I believe it is. He's had countless pest controllers out, and he's also had people to survey the drains. The one guy said there was gravel in there, but it's nothing to worry about. Why would you say that to someone? I don't know, but he's paid money, he's had so many people out and no one sorted the problem out. So we're gonna start by surveying the furthest manhole away. Normally we do it the opposite way around, but we're gonna go from here and we're gonna work our way backwards.
So here's a little bit of evidence. We've only been here 5 minutes, but you can already see all these scratch marks in the fat. That's where rats in the next manhole along, where the camera head is, and their little fingernails or whatever they're called are scratching around that.
Talons.
They're talons, but there's no problem between here and there.
I'll show you that from here as a better view. Look at all the scratching in there.
Is there loads of evidence of rats in there as well? There's a bit of evidence in this one.
You can see all the poo they've dragged up, and you can see there, that middle one, they're like sitting on that one because it's all spotless on the top. And then over here is where they throw the poop. I mean, what the heck is that? Is that frog eggs? What the heck is that I'm looking at? That's the weirdest thing ever. It's like someone's chopped someone's balls off and thrown them in a manhole.
I'm going to have a come and have a look.
Yeah, have a look before I wash it away. Look at that. What on earth is it?
Oh, that there?
Yeah, it looks like a rotten strawberry or a pair of rotten balls.
Oh my God, what the hell is that? That's got to be some kind of slug thing, or...
Is it slug eggs?
It's got to be eggs of some description, surely.
Someone let us know what on earth that is, because that is revolting.
Hell?
I'm scared if you pop it.
We should find out.
Oh, are they slugs?
I don't know what
it's got a look. It's
is.
got a weird thing on the underside of it.
They look like eggs to me.
They do look like eggs.
I'm too scared to pick it up.
Yeah, it looks like an alien. I've never seen anything in all my life like that.
It's got to be some kind of animal eggs, hasn't it?
But look at the bottom of that. What is it? Oh. That is
just pick it up.
Oh, that one's got guts hanging out of it. Look on the camera.
Oh.
So is it a slug or some weird... Have we just discovered alien life?
I don't know.
Yeah, his guts have come out, whatever it is.
Perhaps it was a frog that got in here and that's its eggs and it's died in there. I don't know. What? Lovely way to start off a Monday.
Should we just wash it away?
Yeah. Let's never find out what it was.
We'll never know. We'll never know what it is, but bye-bye. I don't want to know what it is. Now, this what we've got here, that, hopefully you can hear it, but that there is basically where the sediment builds up and the scale and all sorts of minerals and stuff in the water, they build up and the poo, it degrades down and you end up with this weird hard piece of, I don't know what you would call it really, but it's just like lime scale with poo mixed in. So that's been getting thrown up on there for many, many years, because look at this one here, there is nothing on it, and that one there is, so for some reason...
You know what, Rick? I know what it is.
What?
I know what it is. It's toad eggs, because there's another pile of them in here, look. Right, see there?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's what they are, they're toad eggs, not frog eggs.
So why did it look like a slug that had been destroyed?
Because I think that was maybe the toad that laid its last eggs and then died.
Or is it like the embryonic sac or something?
I'm sure it is. I'm going to have a closer look.
I don't think you could pay me to touch that.
I'm sure from when I was a kid, yeah, that's little tadpole eggs.
So there's frogs in the sewer?
Yeah.
We've never seen that before.
I think they're toad eggs though. Because frogs would lay the eggs in the actual water. I don't think toads have to work like that. That's pretty amazing, isn't it?
So there's rats dropping poo there next to it, eating the poo, and then a toad has laid its eggs next to human poo.
I think it is, yeah.
And the rats haven't eaten the eggs.
I mean, as always, if I'm wrong, let us know. But that's what that is, I'm pretty sure. I remember being a kid and collecting frog eggs and toad eggs. And I think that's toads. Let's carry on then. So I've checked the pipes off this. I'm going to check this one going that way. I don't think it's going to be...
And that one's going that way towards where all those, that's all a mess.
I mean this, if you've got this on your garden or around your manholes, so these two trees, they've disturbed all of this. It's a very good chance that rats will use the breaks that these make to get out of the pipes and then into your house. I can still see this trail, look, Rick.
Yeah, it goes all the way down to there.
All the way around the front of that house. You know what, I'm going to trace that. I'm going to trace that back this way. Here it is, look, see, along the front of the house here.
You can just about make it out. There's a trail through the
It's going
grass.
along here, and then we've got a really badly fitted
Cover.
because rats will only go to and from places for a reason. Has that got a U-bend on the back of that, or are they coming straight out of the sewer there?
There's no scratching on the corners, but it's not to say no.
If there's a U-bend in there, it should be.
It does look like it's got one.
It might have something to do with this. Might have a look at that.
I've never seen...
In fact, that
That's a
looks
fox
like.
shit.
I don't think it is. I think that's an owl. They cough it up, don't they?
oh, like a cat.
And that would explain if rats are coming out of here and having a tootle around. Well, that'll explain why there's owls here, and it'll also explain why you shouldn't be using rodenticide or rat poison, for want of a better word, because every rat that comes out of there that's half dead with poison, the local owls will see that as easy pickings, eat it, feed it to their young, and then they die. So really, really, you should only use rodenticide as an absolute last resort, and not being able to solve your rat problem, right? And if a pest controller's coming out and they just keep going, oh yeah, we'll be back in 3 months, so we'll put you another load of rodenticide down. They're breaking the law. They're simply breaking the law, so don't let them do it. You need to get to the root cause with rats. Otherwise, they keep coming back, don't they? Because you're watching this and you've probably had 5 or 6 different pest control people out and they've all done the same thing, put poison down, poison down, poison down. Or some of them, they might have put poison down and some traps, right? Still wrong, should be started with traps and finding out how the rats are getting in. And here's a little clue: when they start saying, oh, there's a hole in the wall, or cut the ivy off, or this, that and the other, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Okay, the rats come from the sewers. That's it. That's it. If they're in your house and the rats keep coming back after you've used poison, the rats are coming from the sewer. And I will say that 99.99% of the time, okay?
And that's UK homes, not American homes. So I don't get confused.
Well, they got just slightly different rats, haven't they? But, right, okay, let's carry on.
Right, just before we put the camera in here, can anyone spot what's wrong with the manhole now that the poo's gone away? Yeah, it's in back to front. So basically the water flows that way and they've put the manhole in flowing that way, so it's 180 degrees the wrong way around. So we're going to go in this pipe next and check out all of this. Just for a bit of a backstory, the problem started here. I'm going to show you what's in here in a moment, but we'll leave that for a bit. I thought I just saw a rat, but it's not. Sorry, mate. Well, that must be the thing that's planted them eggs.
Looksy here. So, what do we see inside here? We see lots of rat activity. We also see this big pile of, this is what the rubble that I put underneath your houses, basically. Hardcore. And look, there's a big rat hole. This, you can literally see where that's been dug out of there. And then when people are flushing the toilets, it's getting washed up that way and down that way. That's the way out of the rats, I'm pretty certain. In fact, I'm so certain I'm going to get this camera and I'm going to stick it in that hole.
And what I was saying earlier was to do with this, because they've paid for a drain surveyor to come out And he said there's gravel in here, which is presumably that gravel. And he said there was no problems. How can you charge a customer and say that that isn't a problem? Unless you're eating gravel, that shouldn't be in there.
And it's like, look, rat hole, gravel, manhole. The problem started from here. Me, guys, you know what I mean? And people, I get the occasional comments, like on the videos, like I'm slagging people off and, oh, you're so high and mighty. Well, go and find one of my jobs that's like this. You won't, because you know why? Because me and Ricky, we've been brought up to do a job 110%, and that's all we ever do. This just makes me so angry, so angry. But there again, I should be thankful because it's assholes like them
that have given us a job.
Or you, if you're thinking about making a little comment, right, that give me this work. So I shouldn't really moan, should I? Carry on doing this work, guys, and destroying our industry. Let's have a look in there, Rick, see what it looks like. Would you say that's a nice rat hole?
Oh, yes. That is the problem.
Oh, man. And you know, this is the mad thing, right? The people who sold this house, they're probably still stressed to this day, thinking, oh, I hope the rats don't make a comeback on me, and fucking solicitors' letters and things like this. This poor couple, they've bought their dream house, and then the rats have started, all the nightmare for the last year that they've gone through. And you know what it all comes down to? A builder didn't put a cap in there.
Not even a fiver's worth of stuff.
It comes with them.
Yeah, it does.
This comes with a kit. It's these green bungs, look.
Yeah, it comes with the plastic cover
Look,
plate.
you've got a nice little rat drop in, fresh rat drop in there, look. There's one that's gone all mouldy.
Them green caps come with it.
That's all it needed, and that's missing off there. They've burrowed out of there, gone straight underneath the cavity wall, and boom. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how we are going to solve this problem. And can you guess what we're going to use? You've got it. Yep, you guessed it. The Pest Interceptor's rat flap. And what we're going to want to do on this one is clear all this out of here. And we're going to put one flap in the outflow and one flap. If we can get it in there, it might be a little bit tight, but if we can get one in there, even better. And I have to take back, I have to eat humble words, or humble pie, or whatever it's called, because when I put the camera in there, I thought it's actually a pipe, Rick.
Okay.
I'm pretty certain. Let me see.
Yeah, it is.
Watch it on there. Look, you can see how the rats have been going down the centre.
Oh, there's
and
insulation
apparently,
there,
the
look.
guy who came out, I was just
Look,
talking.
Underfloor insulation.
Okay, yeah. Well, the
And
guy who
pipe.
came out,
Yeah, go on.
the drainage guy, wanted $2,000 plus to line this pipe.
What?
Yeah.
Do you want me to show you what we could have done? Could have used one of these.
Oh, there's loads of...
One of these is literally about 12 quid. That could have gone in there. He wanted $2,000. It's absolutely despicable.
I'm wondering whether this is the surface that we was trying to find earlier, Rick.
Oh, it might
You just
be.
can't get through because there's water in here. Look at this. More insulation balls, look. So the white on the side.
And very clay soiled, isn't it?
Bloody hell. We're going to be here all day getting this out, dude.
Well, let's see if it
Oh,
goes to a
man.
redundant pipe or not. That's going straight into the house, isn't it? If you come back, what I'm looking at there, that looks like the end of a pipe because there's no circular carrying on.
Is that the concrete floor we can see?
It
Look at all
does
where the
look
rats'
like it.
bodies have been through, look.
Because you see that looks like concrete, and you see how it's gone. The real concrete is the grey bits there, and I think what you're looking at is that this is the same as that light bit, but it's gone brown from the rats squeezing through it and the soil on their body. So I do think that someone tried to concrete over that in the past, and
Maybe the people who were selling the house. Oh, I can still carry on.
yeah,
Can
cool.
I? That's,
Yeah,
that's the end of the pipe, though,
it
isn't
is.
it?
Yeah,
That's not pipes
I just want to
anymore.
see this. This is all
There
I'm
we go.
all I'm concerned about is that little corner there. If I can see that there's no pipe, yeah, look, there's no pipe carrying on. So
What a mess.
they've
What
just
a
left that
mess and
under
a
his
load of
house.
stress for this young couple to go through, man.
Well,
It's just a mix of incompetence, rip-off merchants, souls, dodgy f***ers. What a world we live in, eh? What a world we live in. Okay, so our job now is clear all that out. We've just got to survey that one last pipe. I don't think there's going to be issues up there, but you need to do a really thorough job, and that's what you get when you get a rat-free lifetime guarantee. So we're going to check that pipe out, a couple of other little bits and pieces, but you've seen enough. I mean, the evidence is outstanding on this one, isn't it? So we're going to clear all the rubble out, so that the rubble doesn't slowly come underneath the flap and lift it up. We're going to wait for the rats to go out of the house, and then it's down to the homeowner to get that capped off properly, because we're pretty certain that nothing is using that pipe at all. So it's doing no purpose apart from letting rats into this client's house. And if you've liked this video, you'll love this one here. And got a problem with squirrels, you'll love this video. And if you need a rat-free lifetime guarantee, well, there'll be a link in the description, or just search rat-free lifetime guarantee or pest interceptors and you'll find us all over social media. And we'll see you on the next one.